Whoa, what happened?
I heard something coming from outside. Take a look. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. I can't believe this is actually happening. Santa Claus is coming to our house. Let's go downstairs. I think I hear a rustling in the chimney. Hi there, kids! Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today, we're reading The Night Before Christmas. Wiggle, snap, Storytime! Hi guys, my name is Holly, and I'm gonna tell you about the most epic thing that ever happened to my family ever. It was this one time I actually met him. You know, the guy in red, Saint Nick, Kris Kringle. You probably know him best as Santa Claus. So get this, 'twas the night before Christmas when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
I mean, we were stirring because we couldn't wait for Christmas morning.
This is my kid brother, Gabriel. His favorite day of the year is Christmas, so you can imagine how excited he was.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The kids made a lot of preparations for Christmas Eve and for the arrival of Santa. They hung their stockings, they baked cookies, and made a plate for Santa.
Don't forget a carrot for Rudolph.
They tidied their rooms, they brushed their teeth, they wrapped presents, and finally they said goodnight to their parents.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her handkerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled in for a long winter's nap.
Everyone was sleeping peacefully and anticipating the best morning ever, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
Whoa, what happened? It's freezing.
I heard something coming from outside. Take a look. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. Gabe, look over there. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
Whoa, I always knew reindeer existed. I just knew it. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
I can't believe this is actually happening. Santa Claus is coming to our house. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Ho, ho, ho! Now Dasher and Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, on Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all! Ho, ho, ho!
As dryly as that before, the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. He's here. You guys, he's really here. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
The reindeer must be so tired from going to so many kids' houses tonight.
Yeah, I hope they like the carrots we left them.
Maybe they will want some hot chocolate?
Maybe. Let's go downstairs. I think I hear a rustling in the chimney. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. I see his boots.
I see his bag full of gifts.
And like that, Santa popped down the chimney and the kids got to see him in real life. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. I can't believe it. It's actually really him. Look, a bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. He was even more magical looking than they imagined. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow.
Do you think he has the art supplies I wanted in there?
I really hope he has the science kit I asked for. While the kids wondered about their gifts, Santa took a look around with a smile. Look, Gabe, I think he likes the note that you left him. He's laughing. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
Yeah, it was Def the reindeer joke that did it. I mean, come on. A reindeer walks into an ice cream bar?
Yeah, Gabe. We all know that joke. You've told it like 100 times. Meanwhile, Santa was making his way around the room, smiling at family pictures, filling stockings, and warming himself by the fire. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
Hey, Santa, welcome to our house. We hope you're having a magical night.
Whoa, he sees us. I hope we aren't in trouble. But a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
Shh, he's unloading the presents.
He spoke not a word but went straight to work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And after Santa was done with all the presents, things got a little silly. He took off his boots and sat by the fire to rest. We didn't want him to miss out on our awesome Christmas cookies, so... Here, you go, sir, Santa, Saint Nick.
Hello there, kids. Why, thank you so much.
I made the green Christmas tree ones. They're lemon flavored.
These are delicious. The best cookies I've had tonight. Although I was in Italy and had some of the most delicious biscotti. That was a Christmas treat.
Whoa, that is so cool.
And then in Holland, I had these scrumptious cookies called speculoos.
I wish we could go on a Christmas cookie world tour.
Sounds like a sweet dream.
Oh, do you want to play a game with us? It's our Christmas Eve tradition to play pin the tail on the reindeer.
Well, it's not a real reindeer, just a paper one.
They decorated a gingerbread house. They wrapped gifts for their presents. They drank hot cocoa. They played dreidel. They listened to Santa tell stories from the North Pole. Finally, the kids started to feel really tired. It was the middle of the night after all.
Ho, ho, ho! Well, this was so much fun, kids! But I should get going. I have so many houses to visit before morning.
Yeah, we should get to bed.
Thank you so much, Santa. See you same time, same place next year?
Sure, just keep yourself on the nice list and not that naughty one. Ho, 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 ho! Then you'll see me again next year.
Say hi to Mrs. Claus for us.
Will do.
And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. Come on, let's go look out the window.
Hi, Rudolph.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle. See you next year, Santa!
Then I won't even bother my sister. I'll be well behaved, I promise.
Me too! I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And that's the end. What a fun story for the holidays. Thanks for coming to Storytime. Can't wait to read more stories with you at Storytime soon. Bye! Time for Storytime games. Here we go. Let's play Spot the Difference. The night before Christmas. Can you spot all the differences in these scenes from the story? Here we go. They baked cookies and made a plate for Santa.
Don't forget a carrot for Rudolph.
They tidied their rooms. They brushed their teeth. They wrapped presents. And finally, they said goodnight to their parents. Hold on. Did you see something? Let's rewind. What seems different to you? Look at this. This wasn't here before. All right, let's watch another scene. Here we go. Everyone was sleeping peacefully and anticipating the best morning ever, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
Whoa, what happened? It's freezing.
I heard something coming from outside. Take a look. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. Phoebe, look over there. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
Whoa, I always knew reindeer existed. I just knew it. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
I can't believe this is actually happening. Santa Claus is coming to our house.
Now Dasher and Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, on Blitzen.
He's here. You guys, he's really here.
Pause! Did you see something? Rewind. What seems different to you? Look over here. This color is different. All right, let's watch another scene.
Ho, ho, ho! Then you'll see me again next year.
Say hi to Mrs. Claus for us.
Will do.
And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. Come on, let's go look out the window.
Hi, Rudolph.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle. See you next year, Santa!
Wait a minute, did you spot the difference? Let's watch that again. What seems different to you?
Right over there!
How did this get here? That's the last one. Did you find all of them? Nice work. Come back to Cool School for more stories and games with me, Miss Booksy. Bye!
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?
Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Do you know the Ice Cream Man, the Ice Cream Man, the Ice Cream Man? Do you know the Ice Cream Man who lives on Drury Lane?
Yes, I know the Ice Cream Man, the Ice Cream Man, the Ice Cream Man. Yes, I know the Ice Cream Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Do you know the Fruit Stand Man, the Fruit Stand Man, the Fruit Stand Man? Do you know the Fruit Stand Man who lives on Drury Lane?
Yes, I know the fruit stand man, the fruit stand man, the fruit stand man. Yes, I know the fruit stand man who lives on Drury Lane.
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?
Yes, we know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man.
Yes, we know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Merry Christmas.
Bah, humbug! I wish everyone would just leave me alone!
Later that night, Scrooge was fast asleep. Suddenly, there was a knock on his door.
If you're here to tell me Merry Christmas, I'm gonna call the police! Oh, a ghost!
Hello, Mr. Scrooge. I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Now let's take a walk.
No thanks! Ugh.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Hi there, kids! Welcome to Storytime at Cool School with me, Miss Booksy. Today we're reading A Christmas Carol, and in this story, I get to play Scrooge. He's not very nice, but don't worry. I think he'll learn an important lesson by the end. Are you ready? Let's go! Wiggle, snap, story time! Once upon a time, there was a real meanie named Ebenezer Scrooge. Bah humbug! Ebenezer Scrooge owned a factory that made toys, which should be awesome, right? Who doesn't love toys? But it wasn't awesome at all because Mr. Scrooge was very mean to his workers. He wouldn't even let them take any toys home to their children.
Not even this kind of broken one?
My son Tim would love to have a toy of his own.
No way. I'll sell it for parts. Get back to work, Cratchit.
The workers didn't even get to take off on their birthdays.
Keep working.
The only holiday they got was Christmas Day. And that's where our story begins, kids. The day before Christmas, Ebenezer was at home alone, counting his money.
3,000,001, 3,000,002. What?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you
Bah,
a Merry
humbug.
Christmas.
Now where was I? 3,000,003, 3,000,004.
Hello, we're collecting money for a Christmas dinner for the poor.
Tell them to eat their lunch more slowly and make it last. 3,000,004, 3,000,000.
This time, it was Ebenezer Scrooge's nephew, Fred. Fred invited him to a family party, but Scrooge said he couldn't go.
Sorry, Fred. I don't like people.
Okay, well, Merry Christmas.
Bah, humbug! I wish everyone would just leave me alone!
Later that night, Scrooge was fast asleep. Suddenly, there was a knock on his door.
If you're here to tell me Merry Christmas, I'm gonna call the police! Oh, a ghost!
Hello, Mr. Scrooge. I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Now let's take a walk.
No thanks! Ugh.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Sure, whatever you say, ghost. The ghost of Christmas past and Scrooge traveled back in time. They were inside a house and saw a happy little kid.
Who's that brat? And why does he look so happy? He doesn't even have any toys.
That's you. You were happy then. This was your favorite time of year. I think you especially loved singing carols. Don't you remember?
Nope.
Well, do you remember this?
Scruffles! Oh, that's my dog Scruffles! Oh, he was my best friend. I got him for Christmas that year. Me and old Scruffs used to do everything together. Okay, I get it. I'm supposed to learn a lesson, right? Well, it ain't gonna work. A humbug!
Oh, you're not done yet.
And poof! The ghost disappeared and Scrooge was back at home. He started to go to bed when there was another knock on his door.
Ah, sheesh. Who are you supposed to be? Oh,
Hello, Mr. Scrooge. I'm the ghost of Christmas present.
presents? You got presents for me? Great. What is it?
No, I mean present as in now. Not the past, not the future, the present.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
The ghost of Christmas now took Scrooge to a very small house. It belonged to his assistant, Bob Cratchit. But there was very little food on the table and no presents under their little tree. Yet, everyone looked happy. Tiny Tim hugged his dad and said,
It's okay we don't have any presents this year, Papa. I'm just glad we get to spend the whole day with you.
Wait, let's zoom in on that. Is that a tiny tear? Looks like Ebenezer Scrooge might have a heart after all.
Are you crying?
No, I think it's raining.
No, it isn't.
Whatever. Let's go.
One more stop.
This time, the ghost of Christmas now took Scrooge to his nephew Fred's house. The whole Scrooge family was there. Fred clinked his fork on a glass and made a toast.
To family, the most important thing in the world.
To family.
If only Uncle Ebenezer were here. I wish he knew how much we love and miss him.
What? Love me? Seriously? For real?
Okay, that's it for the present. Goodbye.
And suddenly, Scrooge was back at home. But before he could climb back into bed, there was another knock on the door.
Sup, I'm the ghost of Christmas future. Hop into my time machine. Hold on.
They hopped onto the horse and buggy, and the ghost of Christmas future took Scrooge forward 20 years. Scrooge saw a very old man who was all alone and awfully miserable.
Who's that?
That's you.
Me? Why do I look so sad? Oh, am I not still rich?
You're lonely. You finally got your wish that everyone would just leave you alone.
What's that I'm saying?
Shh, listen.
It was Christmas morning, and Ebenezer Scrooge knew what he had to do. He jumped out of bed and filled his pockets with money. He ran to his toy factory and filled a giant sack with toys. Then he walked through the town, giving money and toys to everyone he saw.
Merry Christmas, Bob. I have your holiday bonus and gifts for all your children. This puppy right here is for Tim.
Wow, I don't believe it. Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
I named him Scruffles Jr., but you can name him whatever you like.
No, Scruffles is perfect. This is the best Christmas ever.
Ebenezer Scrooge thought so too, but he still had one more stop. He went to Fred's house and joined the family party. They sang carols, ate cookies, and Ebenezer even gave a special toast.
To family.
To family.
Mr. Scrooge had learned a very important lesson. And from that day on, he tried his best to be generous and kind. He even stopped saying bah humbug.
Bah! Merry Christmas.
The end. Scrooge and his family had a Merry Christmas, and they all lived happily ever after. I bet that now Scrooge's future is going to be pretty bright. Thanks for coming to Storytime. Can't wait to read more stories with you at Storytime soon. Bye! Are you ready for more fun? Time for games! Let's play Count It. We'll re-watch a scene from the story and see how many times you can count my Miss Booksy book. Are you ready to count it? Here we go! They were inside a house and saw a happy little kid.
Who's that brat? And why does he look so happy? He doesn't even have any toys.
That's you. You were happy then. This was your favorite time of year. I think you especially loved singing carols. Don't you remember?
Nope.
Well, do you remember this?
Scruffles! Oh, that's my dog Scruffles! Oh, he was my best friend! I got him for Christmas that year. Me and old Scruffs used to do everything together.
Okay, how many did you count? Let's see the answers. There's one. There's two. And finally, there's three. That was so fun! Did you find them all? Are you ready to play Find It? Okay, here's what you need to look for. Robbie, Itsy Bitsy, Ray's Magic Eraser, and how about Humpty Dumpty? Okay, are you ready? Here we go! Now where could they be? Keep looking. They've got to be around here somewhere. Maybe over there. Or maybe over here. Time is halfway up. Keep looking. Where are you hiding? Time is almost up. Hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. So how did you do? Did you find everything? Here are the answers. Ravi. Ooh, good hiding spot. Itsy Bitsy, I see you. Ray's Magic Eraser. And finally, Humpty Dumpty. That's the last one. We did it. Now it's time for Spot the Difference. Ray Blank, Grace Kale, and the gang from Cruel School have totally messed up this scene from the story. Can you spot all the differences in these two pictures? Keep looking. Time is halfway up. Keep looking. Does that look right to you? Keep searching. See how many differences you can find. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So how many differences did you find? Let's see the answers. Here's a difference. Here's one. This is a different color. This isn't here anymore. Sounds like Ray and his magic eraser. Did you find all of them? Wow, good job. Come back to Cool School for more stories and games with me, Miss Booksy. Bye.
Hey MacDonald, here we go. E-I-E-I-O. Hey MacDonald, here we go. E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
duck. E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and quack quack there. Here quack, there quack, everywhere quack quack. With a moo moo here and moo moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Hey MacDonald, here we go. E-I-E-I-O. Hey MacDonald, here we go. E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some pigs. E-I-E-I-O. With oink oink here and oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere oink oink. With a quack quack here and quack quack there. Here quack, there quack, everywhere quack quack. With a moo moo here and moo moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Hi kids, I'm Miss Booksy and this is Storytime. Today we're reading Rumpelstiltskin. Wiggle, snap, storytime.
Long, long ago, there was a dad, and he had a kid. A daughter, actually.
That's me.
Together, we made fine designer clothing. The clothes we made were so fancy that the king wanted to wear them.
The clothes you make are fantastic.
Ah, gee, thank you, King. Thanks a whole kit and caboodle. But my daughter's the real artist. She's so delicate when she's spinning. I bet she could spin straw into gold.
Well, as you might know, kings like gold. They like gold a lot.
Gold, you say? I'd like to meet this daughter of yours. Send her to my castle for brunch this Sunday. We'll have Melba toast and salmon locks.
So that Sunday, I went to the king's castle for brunch. But instead of Melba toast and salmon locks, I got horse hay and dungeon locks. Oh dear! The king locked me away in the dungeon.
What? No, that can't be.
You can come out once you spin all this straw into gold.
I didn't actually know how to spin straw into gold. That was just a figure of speech. Somebody please help me!
Why, hello there.
A little elf man appeared.
I see you need to sew some straw into gold. That happens to be my specialty.
That's pretty random. But okay, I don't have much, but I'll give you anything.
How about that necklace of yours? It's very pretty.
And even though this necklace was a gift for my BFF Snow White, I made the deal. I couldn't be stuck in this stinky dungeon forever.
What would you do if you were there?
The elf man worked his magic. He sang while he worked, which was kind of annoying, but he was helping me out. When the king came back in the morning, the hay was gone, and in its place, pure gold. The king was utterly flabbergasted.
I'm utterly flabbergasted.
Well, I'm pretty good at this, obviously.
Good! I want more! So this time I'm going to give you 100 times the hay. If you can spin it all to gold by morning, I will let you out. But if not, you will be sent out into the ocean on a leaky ship, never to return. Oh, and the ship will be full of singing mice who are terrible singers. Now get back to sewing.
How are they ever gonna get out of this one?
Mean? So night came and I didn't know what else to do, so I called out. Hey, magic little dude. I forgot your name, but I need you.
So, you need more help, do you?
I do.
It's gonna cost you.
Anything. I'll give you anything you want.
Pinky promise?
Again, he sang as he worked.
Spinning, sewing, gold glowing, taking hay and making it pay.
It took all night, and I got seriously tired of that song. But my little friend sewed every last bit of straw into gold. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
On the night of your first son's first birthday, I will return to take him as my own.
Wow, that is so mean.
And he laughed all crazy-like and disappeared. Wait, what? he didn't say he was going to take my son on his first birthday, did he? Nah, that would be crazy. The next day, the king saw all that gold, and he was so excited, he let me go. So fast forward a bit. I'm in charge of my own designer clothing company. I'm married, I have a super cool house, a dog, and a cat. I had forgotten all about the little elf who had spun straw into gold. I was living happily ever after. Until the night of my first son's first birthday. We were all celebrating, having a great time, when the little old elf crashed the party.
Here I am. Give me that baby.
Ah! Watch out! Okay, funny story. I thought you were kidding. Isn't that funny?
Not really. You made a pinky promise.
Okay, I'll give you gold. Tons of gold.
I don't need gold. I can turn straw into gold myself, remember? But I'll make a deal with you, lady. If you can guess my name, then you keep your son. But if you don't, I'll take him and your first daughter. Do we have a deal?
I began to guess. Paul, Mike, Mark, Sean. Sean spelled S-E-A-N. Sean spelled S-H-A-U-N.
Not even close.
Tim, Tom, Tyler, Taylor, Kanye, Senior, Junior. Oh, I guessed hundreds of names, hundreds upon hundreds of names, but I just couldn't come up with it. To make matters worse, the horrible little elf was leaning over the baby's crib, singing a lullaby. That's my job.
I'll have a son, I'm gonna win. She'll never guess my name, 'cause it's Rumpelstiltskin.
Just then, the baby giggled and spoke his very first word. He said,
Rumpelstiltskin.
Everyone was so excited, as they always are when babies say their first words. What did he say?
Nothing. I think he wants his bottle.
Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin.
Your name is Rumpelstiltskin.
No, not fair, not fair. Ah!
We won!
Yay, I'm so happy.
But seriously, we called the police a long time ago anyway. You think you're just gonna come in here and take my baby? I'm his mom. You're a bad elf and you're going to jail. And so we were free from Rumpelstiltskin forever. So my family went on a vacation cruise to celebrate, and the mice on this ship were excellent singers. The brunch buffet was pretty good too. Smoked salmon was perfection. Mwah! The end.
Wow, that was so much fun. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye.